Kimberly Driscoll is the 73rd Lieutenant Governor for Massachusetts, making her one half of the Commonwealth's first entirely non-cis male executive team.
In her previous role and 17-year tenure as mayor of Salem, she turned deficits into record surpluses and saved taxpayers money by strengthening city services, revitalizing Salem's downtown, leading a vast improvement of Salem's K through 12 schools, reforming city pensions and health insurance programs to protect employee benefits, bidding public contracts, and bringing transparency to City Hall. She became Lieutenant Governor of the Commonwealth in January of 2023 and is running for that office again this November. This is her second appearance at as many 413 Day celebrations.
Please welcome to our 413 Day celebration, the Lieutenant Governor of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, Kim Driscoll.
Thank you so much for joining us, yeah.
Let's have a seat and pretend we're on the Colbert Show that's about to end.
Oh.
It's sad, but here we are. So we are actually, for those listening at home, we are in Studio A, the home of WGBY Television, a floor below where we usually are for the fabulous 413. And the stage has been set with our cellist and our quiz master and these beautiful chairs and a table with our Lieutenant Governor. Thank you so much for joining us.
Where else would I be on 413 Day?
Yeah, if you come a third time, then you have to come every time.
Yeah.
I don't hate that plan at all.
Okay, fine.
3 times becomes a tradition. We were wondering whether there was going to be a proclamation this year, as there was last year. And I brought last year's proclamation just in case you didn't have one. But you have one.
Oh, see, now we have to have a proclamation every year also.
It comes in a beautiful black folder embossed with the seal of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
I think I'm just going to use last year's next year because I want to try and recycle.
I think it's good.
Right?
It's almost
Yeah.
Earth Day. 413 Day is near Earth Day.
That is totally okay.
Do you want to read the proclamation?
No, it's very long, but I think I can sum it up really well.
Okay.
Which talks about the importance of Western Mass. And when you have 413 on the calendar and 413 being the area code, it's a great opportunity to highlight all of both the economic opportunity, the amazing quality of life, and the opportunity for us to be here and showcase some of the work we're doing together. So that's essentially what this proclamation says. Happy 413 Day. Woo. It's signed by Governor Maura Healey and myself, Kim Driscoll, Lieutenant Governor, and it means that we really like this place.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You didn't have to hear the 15 times it says whereas in
Lots
it
of
as
whereases,
well.
lots of
whereas in
whereases.
the government. I don't know why that is. So your 413 Day has been dealing with a lot of actual big issues. And housing is something we talk about on the show a lot. And you have been part of a Housing and Livable Communities Housing Choice Designation announcement. Can you tell us a little bit about what that's all about?
Yeah, we really want to make sure we're delivering for communities and regions and with the level of specificity that they deserve. We've had special grants available for our rural and small communities, and today we announced a number of investments we're making to try and grow housing in more rural communities and opportunities to designate special areas with additional resources. So that's what we did earlier today.
Is it a bigger challenge to do housing in Western Mass than it is in the eastern part of the state? Because we have so much space. But do we have the people that are willing to make the investment in the space because it's not as close to the major metropolis of Boston?
And is it easily developable space? Because we have APRs, we have conservation land, we have other things that might impede some of that growth.
Housing is more challenging to build everywhere right now. It doesn't always pencil out the cost of building housing, whether we're in the eastern part of the state or the western part of the state. Sometimes there's not as much access to utilities like water and sewer and the things that you need to grow. But we know we need the housing everywhere. It doesn't matter what community you're in, the governor and I are in, the number one issue on people's mind is more housing and driving down the cost of housing. It's not affordable enough, and it's really hurting young adults who want to stay in Massachusetts, who are key to our economy. And unfortunately, if you can't buy a home, put down roots, it becomes really impossible to also have the talent we need to drive a strong economy. So it can become self-fulfilling prophecy. Here in Western Mass, there's amazing opportunities. We just need to make sure we're working in partnership together. The land is more available. There certainly is demand. How do we drive down the cost so we can address affordability? That's our key goal, and we know there's a role for it in the 413.
That said, some of those vistas are part of the local tourism aspect, which brings in a lot of folks, and it's something else that you've been doing today, 2 stops, in order to see some of the really beautiful things that we have to do, including fly fishing.
fly fishing, lots of opportunities for ecotourism, and people are looking for experiences. And we know that we see a lot of Yankees caps in the Berkshires. We want to get more Red Sox caps out here. We think there's an opportunity for folks in the 617 to come out to the 413. The opportunity for us to really grow ecotourism, the creative economy is here and strong. If you haven't been to Mass Mocha, I'm sure many folks in this room have, in North Adams. I mean, the list goes on. Today, we were doing some fly fishing. We were outside. And particularly recreational tourism and recreational activities are growing in Massachusetts at a higher clip than they are nationally. We know there are already 100,000 plus jobs in Massachusetts tied toward ecotourism and experiences. And we just want to continue to invest in that. It's a great way to spend time with your family, get off your cell phone and understand what you can take in. And then you're going to go out to eat somewhere or see a show or do something else, and it can drive a strong economy locally as well.
And then you're going to go home.
Yeah, well, we did get out. One of our first critiques was, if you call the show the Fabulous 413, everybody's going to leave from Boston and come out to Western Mass and take over, and there'll be traffic all over. And I said, I promise you, if you can correlate that to the show, we'll change the name. But I think that might be, it wouldn't be a good problem to have, but it could be there could be worse problems. But one of the things that you brought up is workforce and workforce development and jobs that come along with tourism and ecotourism. That's another thing that you've been doing on your tour of Western Massachusetts today, labor and workforce development, especially with the Youth Empowerment Grant Roundtable. What is the Youth Empowerment Grant?
Yeah, young adults need jobs in the summer when they're more available, and sometimes it's hard with that skill set to actually get a job for such a short period of time. So this program is designed to help youth sort of learn and earn at the same time. We work with larger communities like Springfield and Holyoke. We've got local officials who are really hitting it hard with their business communities to say, let's work together to employ some youth, teach them some skills, whether it's interpersonal skills or actual job training. It can dovetail with what we're already teaching or learning within a high school career tech field, and then enabling them to earn a little bit of pocket cash during the summer while they're here. And nobody's been doing it better than right now Springfield and Holyoke, leaning in to make sure as many young adults as possible have a job this summer, and that's what we announced earlier today, some funding to help support those efforts.
You are the former mayor of the great city of Salem, which I was lucky enough to spend a lot of time in. Who's your favorite mayor in Western Mass?
So easy question, right? Easy question.
You don't really have to answer that. I was just trying to cue you up to say Salem Derby, who's the mayor of East Hampton, who believes himself, I think, to be your favorite mayor because of the name.
Salem Derby does have a connection to Salem, Massachusetts. Elias Haskett Derby was the first millionaire in America, hailed from Salem, Massachusetts, made his fortune during the great age of sail and brought back lots of incredible wares, and he is connected to that. And he's our newest mayor, I think, in Western Mass, having taken over in East Hampton, and I think we have a lot of returnees. Look, mayor is the hardest job in America. There's no hiding. You got to make decisions every day. It's the most important work we do. Who's educating your kids? Who's keeping your neighborhood safe? Who's investing in those places we make memories? So any person who has the title mayor after their name is my favorite person in Western Massachusetts.
Well, the former mayor of Salem, Massachusetts, your current lieutenant governor who's running for another term in November, we're going to have you back on, as well as some of your competitors, to talk about this next election, this next cycle, and potentially your next term. But thank you so much for the support that you've shown this county, this area, and this show on 413 Day.
No place else I'd rather be. You guys do a great job. And you keep it fun.
We try.
I mean, we keep it fun. We love it.
Well, speaking of fun, let's bring the fun back. Let's bring our first two contestants back, Ken and Susan. And the lieutenant governor is going to be a lifeline as well for both of you. Okay?
Now you're really in trouble.
Yes. And the lieutenant governor
don't say
has
that.
their own question that they are going to ask at the end of all this. So
great.
Here, I'll give
Bonus
that to you
points.
so you can have it out.
Thank you. Appreciate
There's
it.
2 paces.
I know this one. Yeah.
Put that other one down there. That's for our next guy.
Okay.
There we
Got
go.
it. All right.
Okay,
Leaving
great.
it alone.
Let's welcome back our two contestants and Chris Bigelow, our quiz master. Give them a round of applause. You can both.
We're doing it.
Welcome back.
You can both go to the lieutenant governor first, and then if you need
They
either
will
of
be
us,
more reliable.
yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah. They're way more reliable.
Who's leading off this time? Team Khalees or Team Monty, Chris?
We're going to keep the order the same.
Okay.
Thanks
a lot.
My own organizational purposes. I will say Team Khalees is currently out to a nice early lead, 4-1. So,
Man, we're getting
This
smoked,
means
Susan Penn.
nothing.
No kidding.
all right, strap in.
Okay, let's up our game.
So I did more Massachusetts-wide questions.
This is great. We got the lieutenant governor here.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's for you.
You got me.
Okay, question to you guys first. What holiday is celebrated due to an event that occurred in Massachusetts roughly 250 years and 4 weeks ago?
I know this one. Do you know this one?
Well, I have a guess, but you go.
Let's palaver with the lieutenant governor. What do we think it is?
250 years ago?
4 weeks.
And 4 weeks ago?
It's got to be evacuation.
I mean, it could be evacuation day.
Evacuation day. Or
It could be evacuation day.
Evacuation
we're
day.
going with it.
It could be evacuation day. Is it St. Patrick's Day? No, I'm just kidding. It's evacuation day, but also St. Patrick's Day. It's the greatest excuse for Bostonians to drink of all time.
Absolutely correct on both counts.
As we like to say, there is no 4th of July without an evacuation day.
That's true.
That's true.
Yes.
Push those British right out of here. All right?
Okay, Lieutenant Governor Sue Fenton, Monty Belmonte team, ready to go.
All right.
Catching up.
Well,
Coming
here's
back.
the one you're going to have to chew on a little bit more, I think.
It's still us.
So, still you guys. What is the most common first letter in the names of Massachusetts cities and towns, accounting for 45 out of the 351? That's about 1 in 8.
Can we buy a vowel?
I would not.
Should we buy a vowel?
I would advise against buying a vowel.
Okay, good. We've just eliminated a big chunk of the alphabet.
Yeah, right. So it's absolutely not a vowel.
Right. Could be a W community.
It's a W, like
Lots of W's.
West Springfield,
Worcester.
Worcester.
Although S is like Salem.
I know, there's a lot of S's too.
Yeah.
Well, we
Shutesbury.
Shrewsbury, Shrewsbury.
What do you want to go with, Sue? It's your team.
It's all, no pressure. W or S,
I'm
what's
gonna
your
go with
favorite
W. I'm
letter?
going with W.
We're going with W, Chris Bigelow, Quizmaster.
W is the most common.
Woo, yeah! We are coming back, baby. All right, we tied it up, right?
Not quite.
Oh, come on.
Just shy. But for your
Funny math.
edification, S was number 2 with 35.
All right,
so
good. We
you're
were right on top of it.
Get partial credit.
Yeah, partial credit.
deeply on the right track.
Okay, now it's Team Khalees and Ken Washburn, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Now you have to switch teams.
Oh, no.
Lieutenant Governor Kim Driscoll, you got to go help them. I know we're the
Hi.
your favorite team, but
All right,
It's-
so
it's fine.
historical politics.
Oh, God.
Yeah, here we go. What founding
Count money.
father was the first governor of Massachusetts, 1780 to 1785, and also its third, 1787 until his death in 1793?
This is mortifying that I don't instantly know
you
this.
have the Lieutenant Governor there, Ken.
You're
don't need
not
to be
originally
mortified.
from here. I am, and this is really embarrassing.
You think it's him? I don't think so. No. Yeah, he would be our favorite. I know who the first mayor of Salem was, if that's helpful.
It was Salem.
Leverett
Salem.
Saltonstall.
It's not.
Wait, the very first governor of Massachusetts? Yeah. Could be Sam Adams. He was the 4th governor.
He makes beer.
He was the 4th.
Isn't it John Leverett? Is it John Leverett?
Are we final answering?
Whoa, I don't like this pressure.
Oh,
I
I'm just-
mean, are we final answering?
Well,
Ken,
no,
what do you
I
think?
want
I
you.
know that John Leverett was the first of something.
Okay, so we go with John Leverett.
I don't know. I will defer to my.
We're very
my team.
unconfident in that
Okay.
answer,
Yeah,
but
for
I think
sure.
that's what we're going to do.
I can tell. Unfortunately, it is not. Steal opportunity for Team Monty to tie it up.
Don't you dare.
Is it John Adams?
You did say that. You did say that. I know.
I'm gonna walk out of here.
Yeah.
Wild guess? John Hancock.
Is it John Hancock?
Wild guess is dead on. John Hancock.
Nice.
Now we're tied up.
Now we're tied up.
All right, 4-4. One last question. Oh, this is a juicy one.
Oh, no.
This is Team Khalees.
Oh,
First
boy.
opportunity.
Okay.
What term in Massachusetts law, the legislature established it, is defined as a city or town with a population between 35,000 and 250,000, where medium household incomes and rates of residence with bachelor's degrees are below the state average. Oh, I see some nodding.
Sorry. Do you want to keep going? There's some more to it.
All too easy.
I think that might be a gateway city, if that's the
Oh, yeah,
designation
that's
that you're
right.
looking for.
Yeah.
Agree. And I knew that.
Ken's on board.
For sure. Absolutely.
Seems like all three of you knew it was absolutely gateway cities. Nicely done.
Wow. An audible right now. Lead again, Team Gleason, Ken Washburn with the assistance of
Barely.
Lieutenant Governor.
Barely.
Okay, calling an audible right now. Chris Bigelow, your role as quizmaster is to see who puts their hand up first when the Lieutenant Governor asks her very own quiz question here, the 411 on the 413. Okay. You say who gets to answer first. It's by which hand goes up first.
Okay. Hands ready? Limbered up? Okay. Here's the question. Western Massachusetts has 2 sports halls of fame. What cities are they in and for what sports?
Definitely
Susan
first
Fenton.
hand was here.
Susan Fenton.
Springfield Basketball Hall of Fame and Holyoke Volleyball Hall of Fame.
Boom! Correctamundo.
And now
I
for
mean, too
extra
easy,
time.
right?
Gotta give me.
Well, thank you, Ken Washburn and Susan Fenton, for being our first contestants.
Good
And another
job.
round of applause for the Lieutenant Governor, Kim Driscoll, for coming out here and supporting the 413 today and for supporting our 413 Day Trivia Show. Before we get Chris Bigelow back up here for more quiz, we have one more special quiz question for our first special guest. Can we have the Lieutenant Governor, Kim Driscoll, come back up here for one quick second? We're sandbagging you right now. With
I know what this is.
a quiz question that is just for you.
Moments from a clean getaway.
Moments. We have a special quiz master who has submitted one special question just for you, Lieutenant Governor Kim Driscoll. Hit it.
I'm Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey. Happy 413 Day. I may be the first woman elected as governor in Massachusetts, but I'm not the first female governor of Massachusetts. That distinction belongs to Jane Swift. As Lieutenant Governor, Jane Swift became acting governor of Massachusetts in 2001 when then Governor Paul Cellucci was appointed U.S. Ambassador to Canada by President George W. Bush. Former Governor Jane Swift has strong 413 ties, having spent her early years growing up in which Western Mass city?
Dun, dun, dun. I not only know the city, we visited her farm. She's in North Adams. Yeah,
No
absolutely.
hesitation from the Lieutenant Governor. Thank you so much for participating again and being such a good sport.
Thanks, everyone.
And thank the other half of your office, Governor Maura Healey, as
Will
well.
do. Will
Good luck
do.
on the campaign trail. We'll talk to you again soon about that.
Thank you, sir.